What is going on, YouTubes and the podcast? What is up? So today I decided to talk about Instagram and all social medias, but particularly Instagram. So if you don't know what Instagram is, why don't you know what Instagram is? So Instagram is a photo and video sharing platform, a social media platform for people to post pictures, which started off originally as just pictures, and now you can do pictures and video, but just to share with the world, I guess, if your account is not private. So Instagram has over 800 million active users, posting an approximate 40 million pictures and videos daily, and that number has even grown since they've started to implement the Insta stories. So so that's what Instagram is. Instagram is owned by Facebook. I believe Facebook purchased it in 2012 for $1 billion. Instagram was originally developed and released on the iOS platform in 2010, and it wasn't available to Android users for another 2 years. So 2012 it became a Android-based app too. So that is a quick synopsis of what Instagram is. So why post to Instagram? Why share your life with strangers? That's what the world has become. It's become a place of sharing and being open with people via videos and photos. So, hold on. Sorry, I'm driving and people don't know how to do stop signs very well. All right. So, as Instagram grows and general TV and other platforms are dying, advertisers need a outlet, a avenue to sell products to users. Sorry, there's an ambulance. Pull over for the ambulance. Lost my train of thought. So Instagram, the way you become successful at Instagram is measured by two avenues: total number of followers, and another avenue, which is the actual stats, would be number of views or number of likes per photo or video that you post. So with the popularity of Instagram comes the popularity of hackers, comes the popularity of troll accounts, bot accounts. So everybody wants to become famous, so they look for ways to increase their following without actually doing anything. Like, you'll come across people that have 100,000 follower plus, and and you'll look at their accounts and you'll be wondering, why does this person have 100,000+ followers? And then you'll actually look at maybe a video or a photo they've posted, and the video maybe has 1,000 views and has a picture may have 50 likes. So that right there shows you that that account was either bought, followers were bought, or they play the follow game. And the follow game is currently in full stride, and you'll see it if you're on Instagram. People work hard at getting followers, and this is what the follow game is. So what the follow game is say your avenue, your niche is sewing, right? Somebody who sews, somebody who makes clothes. So what that person will do is look for hashtags, search for hashtags, and this becomes like a full-time job for these people. They'll search for hashtags of sewing, clothes, fashion, whatever the case may be, and they will just find every single person that has ever hashtagged that particular hashtag and just start spamming them. Follow. They'll follow thousands of people within a couple hours. And, human beings in general are kind and nice people. So most people will follow back. Oh, this person's following me, so I'm going to follow him back because maybe he's interesting, right? So this person will gain, so if he follows 1,000 people in a day, goes out and follows 1,000 people in a day, he or she might get 1,000 follow backs. Highly unlikely, but close to it. I mean, the percentage is probably pretty high, maybe 85 to 90% follow back rate. And most people are lazy to the point where they won't check to see if that person follows back after, or I'm getting ahead of myself. So that's the follow game. So they would follow, and they would dedicate a couple hours in their day and follow 1,000 people, comment on maybe 100 or 200 of those accounts, pictures or videos, and like I said, they would get probably an 85 to 90% return rate on follow backs based on your interaction with that particular account. And they'll do this on a daily basis. So pretty soon, this person has, within a few months, could be in the 25,000, 50,000 range. And then what they'll do is they'll start slowly unfollowing people, because for some reason people think that, if I have 50,000 followers but I only follow 5 people, that somehow makes you influential, because you have more followers than you follow, which is the follow game. You guys picking up on this? So that's what these people do. And like I said, the true way to know if an account is an actual something that you want to follow is go into their profile and check their pictures, check their videos, basically stalk their account and see how many likes, how many views they have on their photos, and then you'll know if that's an actual, like, if this person's a legit person or just wanting the likes, wanting the follows. Because believe it or not, companies are looking. Big companies are looking. So like I said, if say for instance it was a fashion channel on Instagram. So if this person is showing fashion, showing sewing techniques, this and that, they might get a company like a sewing machine company. What are those? Joann's Fabrics. They might get hit up by these companies to product placement. And these, if you're an influential Instagrammer or anything like Facebook or YouTube's, if you're influential, where the company that's looking at your account can see that they could possibly get a 100,000 people viewing their product because this Instagrammer is using it, then that's just good business practice. Why wouldn't a company use that platform to? Because it's cheap. They could pay most Instagrammers. They're new famous, so they're willing to take whatever from a company just for product placement. It's the new type of advertisement. And there's been a statistic that I shouldn't say grown adults, but smartphone users on an average check their phone 120 plus times a day. That is huge. That's huge for advertisers. That's huge for companies that want to sell things. Just the fact that a smartphone user, and everybody has a smartphone, will check their phone an average of 120 times a day. They will go on Instagram, they will go on Facebook, they will go on Snapchat and check their phone, Pinterest, 120 times a day. That's 120 times 800 million people opportunity for a company to get their product seen. So think about that. So the follow game, there's nothing wrong with it. If that's your get down and that's what you want to do, and go out and gain followers and then unfollow people. Most people, like I said, they won't check their accounts to see if they've been unfollowed by certain people. Some people actually have these apps that'll let them know that, which is kind of weird to me. That'll let them know if somebody unfollows them. Like, I give a shit if somebody unfollows me. Like I said, I don't care if somebody follows me. I don't care if somebody unfollows me. It happens every day. I'll fluctuate 20, 30 follows, and then a day or two later, it'll drop 20 to 30 follows because I don't follow them back. Like I said, the follow game. So if you guys notice your account doing the same thing, that's what's happening. And it worked in the early days of Instagram, right? In the early days of Instagram, somebody genius out there thought of this follow game, and they've gained thousands and thousands and thousands of followers. Now, not so much. People are tired of the follow game because it's stupid. Most people are wise to it, and why would I follow you if you're not interesting, right? So my personal Instagram right now, I follow like 300 people. I have 200 and maybe 80 follow me, and like I said, that fluctuates on daily. And the 300 people that I follow is because I find them interesting. I find them, that's something that I want to see on my feed, that I want to view. And then if they get if I get followers and they find me interesting, cool, whatever. But I'm not gonna get mad if you unfollow me. So that's the follow game. That's Instagram, and Instagram's just gonna get, I guess, bigger and more because Snapchat. I know a lot of people are pissed off with Snapchat because of their update and how their stories and your snaps are set up now. I actually stopped using it because I just find I could just post on Instagram and be good with it. So I've kind of given up on Snapchat. Not to say I haven't deleted it, but I mostly post on Instagram. And I guess that's it that I have to say about the Instagram follows. If you have a similar story or experience with Instagram and you want to try the follow game, what would be cool is if somebody were to just test this theory, the follow game theory, and create a dummy account and, I don't know, make a dummy account about farming or, I don't know, something interesting, video games or whatever, and just do what I said. Find hashtags, follow, dedicate an hour of your day to following and commenting on other people's things, and see how fast that account grows. I bet you'll be interested, and you'll see what the follow game is. So anyway, We'll talk to you guys on the next one. Give us a follow, give us a like, give us a subscribe, and bye.